Okay, I'm gonna start working on the Hawkeye costume, and I've gotten this plain black shirt from Hobby Lobby. I have turned it inside out, and that's because I want to be able to see the seams, so I can cut off the sleeves there. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now your thing should look like this. Keep the sleeves because we'll be using those later. They're a good source of material. So I have to trace it on here first because I'm gonna cut it out so that the red material can be coming in from the back. So I need to cut out a little bit inside the actual shirt. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna trace it up and cut. Your shirt now should look like it has a giant's cross on it. That's exactly how it should look. Now what you do is you're going to turn it inside out, and you're just going to cut out a big blob of that red fabric, whatever your red fabric is, just like a square, which you're gonna hot glue on the inside. So, yeah. This is the costume on him so far. Need to cut that bit off. I mean, it could have been a bit more straight. Lift your arms. So yeah, I think it works. Turn. You want the back to be plain at the moment. Turn again. Yes. Beautiful. Right. Now for the Hawkeye little arm bits. Grab the bits of sleeves that you cut off earlier to make his tank top, shirt, uniform. And you'll be using these for the little arm bits and also little tee. I told you we'd be using this fabric again. Alright, to continue off with the Hawkeye, so I had to, a lot of things have happened. And then you cut off a bit from one of these sleeves, and now you want to measure the fingers of the person that's going to be wearing this. So I measured my brother's and found that you need to cut it to 2.5 inches. That's how wide you want. It depends on the size of the finger, but that's how big I want to make each of my things for him, just so it actually fits on his finger well. I also have to keep in mind, say if my brother happened to bruise he broke his hand a little bit ago, and then my other brother was sword fighting him, and long story short, he has a brace back on. So I have to keep that in consideration while making his costume for him, especially the little hand bits that Hawkeye has. But yeah, always keep in consideration little things like that. Will it fit on those things? And cosplay is supposed to be adaptable. I can definitely use his bracelet to be part of his thing, or just slip on and off. But I also want it to work so it can actually go onto his thing, but also not go on his thing when he no longer has the brace. So that is what I'm going to start with, cutting out the little rings, these 3 fingers. Sorry. These 3 fingers, sorry, it's on his left hand. Right here are the ones that you need the little loopies. All I want So yeah, it's pretty easy, like super easy. It was just a bunch of using the leftover bits that you used for the shirt and using like the sleeve to get all the little bits that you need. But yeah, now you have all of this, so Hawkeye can wah and stuff. And I realized he's a left-handed guy. He uses his left hand, which is interesting to know. But yeah, so now I'm gonna start working on the bow. So with the bow, what I did is I got like a Nerf bow. I mean, you can make one. There's tons of tutorials out there about how to make bows. I'm just going to use a Nerf bow, and I'm gonna spray paint it into a more correct color. So I'm not going to be necessarily doing a tutorial on how to make the bow. But yeah, so pretty much this is how you make the costume. And this is the finished Hawkeye. You can just put on a black pair of pants, bada bing, bada boom. See, these work, like I was saying, he had a brace, so I have to make sure it works with the brace, and it works with or without, which is good. Make sure you get like stretchy material. And this, like I said, the material I used was from the shirt. Make sure your shirt that you're using has stretchy material. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. But yeah, that's the Hawkeye costume. Do a spin. That's a pathetic spin. Yeah.